This video of this motorcycle accident. Craziest thing, Jay Leno is right there. Jay Leno almost gets terribly hurt in a horrible motorcycle accident. Nobody's seen this video before. We're going to show you this in full, and we're going to talk to one of the people who was there involved in all of this, and it is controversial, let me just say. You're watching James Da God.
Yeah, this is true live racism, and it's fashion. You hear me? Deeze Da God to tell you. True live racism, G.
This is from last year.
Check this out.
A horrible accident happened while they're on this.
This is how they do us black people.
With Jay. Now, this is the first time anybody's seen this video, but we're going to see what happened during the accident and see just how
who fault this is.
Came to be completely wiped out in this thing. So there's Jay again. Now watch this. Watch what happens. Oh man.
So guys, that was a husband and wife
team
that you saw fly forward into the bike. And what is going on here, this love ride, there was 2 accidents that day. This is last year. One where people were killed. This one, fortunately, no one was. But the question is that apparently what's going on here is that the person who's filming, her name is Christina Silva, was blamed by witnesses in that crash and also blamed by people who contacted insurance.
And that's Christina, by the way.
Saying that it's her fault, that this whole thing was the whole cause of the crash was her fault. And so what's interesting is you see how bad this accident is, but the vantage point, just so everyone knows, Christina actually had a camera
was that her fault?
And that's the view you're looking at when she's riding. It is pretty obvious.
She ain't wrecked.
She doesn't hit anyone.
She ain't wrecked. How's her fault?
The wife team speeds up and crashes into the motorcycle in front of her.
So Christina Silva is joining us right now. Christina, welcome to TMZ Live.
Thank you, Harvey.
So explain to us how this all went down. I mean, how did these motorcycles collide as you were riding along the 5?
I rode to save my life that day, and it's an act of grace that I was safe. I had no time to react but to stay with my eyes well ahead and to avoid what was happening, which I could see from the rear and the front. The most horrifying crash I've ever seen.
Did Jay Leno, was he conscious? Because it happened from behind. It must have been loud enough that everybody knew what was going on.
Definitely. I know that I ride safely with my mirrors angled, and as a journalist covering that day, I knew it was going to happen sooner or later from the evidence of their speeds, number one, but then the screeching, you just don't have time to react. I'm just very blessed that day to have escaped it and now to clear my name of this awful blame.
Why did they blame you?
Because she was black. She wasn't nowhere even round.
What'd she say?
They wrecked. They had to blame it on somebody.
And just like I have been writing, they've pointed fingers where they don't belong, and it's been intimidating, it's been a trauma, it's been defaming.
But how are they saying you did it? That's what we're trying to get. What specifically are they accusing you of doing on the road? You got too close, you were not paying attention. You slowed down. What did they say you did to cause the crash?
I have no idea. That's why I'm trying to unscramble it. But I know it has to be a combination of those things for people to misaccuse someone when they did not see. And I did not cause the crash.
So you have this on your helmet. You have the camera on your helmet. Why didn't you come forward earlier and say, hey guys, look, I got this video. You can see my vantage point, and you can see that I was nowhere near where these motorcycles collided. It would have been end of story, right?
No, it wouldn't. I'm doing it today to stop the rumors, effective of a couple of weeks ago. The finger pointing, the name calling, and all of it. I want
racist shit.
To clear my name. Safety is my state of mind at all times for everyone to have.
Everybody acting like they can't put it together. And like they don't know what's going on.
You have this memory, and it's on me. And I've been banned from going to ride when my mission is to help others.
Harvey, one of the things, and Christina, this is Mike Walters, one of the things I was told, I just wanted maybe to ask you about it, is that one of the reasons that you're upset is because this was last year, you were banned from this year's Love Ride, which was like 2 days ago. You got like an email or something happened where they told you not to come this year. That was one of your main problems, right?
Yeah, that's racism. Shit.
So, Christina, has Jay
Why the fuck she can't come?
said anything about this crash? Anything to you? Anything to anybody in the group that you know of?
Not that I know of.
So, now that the video is out, you think this proves positively that you were not the cause of this crash?
Finally, Harvey, thanks to you and TMZ.
Okay, well, look, I mean, the video is pretty obvious. I mean, Charles, I don't know about you, but it seems pretty clear to me.
It seems very clear the person comes up on Christina's right, and that she was just trying to...
And they just ban her shit out of the court. You hear me?
I would love to see...
They can't see this in court. They just blame it on her and then make her pay for it because she black. You hear me? Fuck her goals and her ambitions.
Just going really fast, and maybe
Ain't had nothing to do with her.
I don't know. It looks like this.
It's his fault on the left right there then. You hear me? Right there. It's his fault too then.
Thank you so much, Christina.
Shit.
When we come back,
It's everybody's fault. Don't just point at the nigga. I see you laugh hard.
you want to look like a mummy? Kyle Richards does, and Kyle Richards did look like